Hello, I'm teacher Brianna with VIPKID. I've been a teacher for 2 years and a mentor for 1 year. I absolutely love my job, and I am making some brief clips to help you in the process of becoming hired, because our goal is to reach 100,000 teachers by the end of the year. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about what you need to become a teacher with VIPKID in regards to props and equipment. So let's start with equipment. I like a whiteboard. I use it a lot in class, so I've written it out for you. You will need a computer, number one, because we teach online. So you definitely want to have a good working computer that has capabilities to go on the internet. You'll also need a headset. Now, you can use a headset with a microphone like mine. It's going to provide better sound quality. However, if you don't have one for your interview, earbuds are okay, like the ones that come with your phone. But you're probably going to want to invest in one of these in the future because the sound quality is so much better. A headset is absolutely required though, so there's no echo. You also will need internet connection. We want you to have 30 megabits upload speed and a wired connection. That's also very important to provide a stable classroom environment for your student. So make sure you check your internet speed. If it's not up to par, then you might need to increase it a little bit for your interview. And finally, you need a webcam. Webcam is how the student sees you in class, and while your internal camera is okay when you get started, an external camera is going to provide a quality that is 100 times better than the internal camera on your camera. Trust me, I know. I started with VIPKID using just my internal camera, and my lighting was so dark. It was blurry. It was not quite as crisp and clear as it is in this camera. So I did purchase an external camera actually not too long ago, probably about 8 months ago, and I have not turned back. I love my external camera, and I highly recommend that you get one. If you don't have an external camera, then you're probably going to need to invest in some lights, like a ring light to increase the lighting in your teaching area. So as far as props go, don't go crazy. You're just getting started. You want to focus more on your teaching skills than your props. In order to have a well-running class, I recommend that you start with a whiteboard and perhaps some letters for your whiteboard. You can purchase the whiteboard and the letters at Walmart. The whiteboard is around $3, and I think the letters were probably $2. So I definitely recommend at least one whiteboard. I personally have 3 whiteboards, and I use all 3 every day. The other item you're definitely going to want are letter flashcards. And yes, it's okay to make your own for the mock class, but I find that these are really helpful because on the back they have pictures that you might be able to use in some of your lessons. These were just under $4. The other item I use a lot that I didn't have for my mock class, but I purchased later, is a microphone. We do a lot of singing in our level 2 lessons, so I like to have a microphone so that I can show the student when it is his or her turn to sing. Another item I started with was this cute little fella. I used him for my mock class because we taught the letter P, and panda was one of the vocabulary words. He is available at IKEA. Also at IKEA, I purchased a puppet. Hand puppets are definitely recommended. And I don't use him much now, but in the beginning I used him a lot to demonstrate conversation. Like, hello, my name is Brianna. What's your name? My name is Hoot. What's your name? So that's how I would use him in the beginning. I did use him a lot then. I don't use him much now, but he was definitely worth purchasing for my mock class. The other item I highly recommend purchasing is fake food. These items came from IKEA. They actually came in 2 separate food baskets. I put them all together, but you have fruits, vegetables, you have some meat, some grains, and these apply to almost every lesson. You can always talk about food with our students. So I would definitely recommend some fake food for your students. So those are the basic props. That's what I recommend you start with. If you are able to, you might want to invest in a star of some sort once you get teaching. There is no star feature in the mock class, but there will be in the real classroom. So I would do that. And if you have a printer, I would use your printer to print some of our characters like Dino, Mike, and Meg. And what I did here was I used an index card and I put masking tape over the character so that it was like laminating them. There are a lot of characters in our lessons. You'll find that you may end up printing quite a few of them once you get going. However, it's not critical that you have them all ready for your mock class. So that's my basics for props and equipment that you'll need to get started. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. You can also join my Facebook group, but make sure that you use the link in my channel to apply with the company so I can track your progress. I do help my applicants along the way and also after they get hired to get them started teaching, and if they have any questions at all, I'm still available to them. So make sure you look for more videos. This is just the first one. I promise I'll get better. Thanks. Bye. Happy teaching.